It's an NBA afternoon game here on this Thursday. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers. In the NBA, points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
So the Bobcats starting five. Outside for Smart. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. Pass to Kimball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bucket is good.
Well, at the rim, that's just a matter of size differential, right? That's usually the result.
Here's Mobley. To the middle. Jones, the pass to Mobley. And here's the fast break. Oh! And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Out to the right wing. Down low. Jones kicks to Mobley. Here's Kimball, defended by Jones. Outside, Smart. Pass to Kimball. Fires from the wing. And Jones pulls it down.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on them.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Lets the three fly. The shot, no good. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
It's been hard for Markkanen to reach that level again.
I think one thing that happens, Kevin, when you become the focal point of the opponent's scout, you're getting the best defender, you might be getting multiple defenders, and that takes some time to adjust to.
Jones sets the pick for Mobley. And Jones has it in the corner. Mobley dishes to Jones. Intercepted.
And not usually what we see from him. 3 turnovers already in the game.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Over to the wing. Mobley outside. To end the cold streak. Offensive rebound. On the basket by Jones.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Smart. Plays it up and banks it in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And stolen by Mobley. Driving inside. Smart against Jones. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the fore.
Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
Check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. And you take a look at this home team. Fourth in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top three. And, of course, the Bobcats, a half game back.
When I look at the Bobcats, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Jackson, a screen on Lawson. Stolen. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Lawson defending. Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick-and-roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside, Smart.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Clock at 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Doris, the rhythm of the season beginning to set in. Teams are starting to establish their identity.
They're also starting to understand, all right, these are our rotations. The players are now establishing their roles. You are definitely starting to see teams not only hone into their approach, but refine their approach.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Jackson. Jackson, a screen on Lawson. Smart with the steal. And here they come. Here's Johansson, powered down with both hands.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
There's 1:17 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to NikeEYB. It's deflected. Lawson defending. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lawson sets a screen for Smart. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Ajayi, guarded by Smart. Here's Ajayi, still scoreless. And so the first quarter is in the books. They're up by 9. And we'll be back with you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Run for the Bobcats. There's a good screen. Back to Lawson. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Bobcats.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserve.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Now, here's Mobley. And the shot goes in. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Lawson outside. There's the pick. From 12 feet out. No good off the front iron. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Bobcats. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Just a terrific job closing that game out. And in the end, it turned out to be a relatively comfortable win.
You know, so crucial when you have someone on the ropes. Keep them there. Stay in complete command. Avoid those crucial mistakes. That is well done.
Here's Ajayi. Missed inside. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Lawson outside. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. They recover it.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
So when we talk about value players, Doris, Derek Jones comes to mind.
Oh, Kevin, there is absolutely no doubt he deserves to be in this category. This guy combines great athleticism with an ability to knock down shots because he's worked at it. And defensively, we know he's going to make things tough on his opponent.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Now, here is Lawson. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to Kimball. The 11-footer can't hit that one. Bobcats have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Mobley. Pass to NikeEYB. Puts one up from 19. Connects. The jumper drops. NikeEYB's got 4 points now in the quarter. Just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Lawson outside. Kicked away. Pass to NikeEYB. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
The first one falls. So both teams changing it up here. So he gets them both. Being 53% from the floor. They're locked in. To the inside. Stolen by Jones. There's the triple. Rebounded by Smart. To the middle. Here's Johansson. And he makes it look easy. Dunking it hard with one hand.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. From the arc. Again, the miss by the Bobcats.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Smart.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Smart. How his last 10 games have gone. He's putting up 9 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the strike. And here are the Bobcats now. 6-point game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pass to Jones. Down low. Good. NikeEYB's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Now Smart. He's got 9. Lays it up off the glass. Smart's got 11 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. Let me look now at some numbers for Jones, how his last 10 games have gone. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
1:32 left here in the second. Here's the screen. To the paint. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Pass to NikeEYB. The 3 bangs home the trifecta. He's got 9.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
Now here's Smart. He's covered closely. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And he has been really good here at the free throw line in the first half.
The Bobcats making a switch here. Jackson's checked in.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
Bobcats have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to NikeEYB. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
2 shots.
Good on both.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Smart goes in, and the jam by Smart.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's a NikeEYB. It's deflected, and he recovers it. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Now, someone on this set, I believe, actually won Rookie of the Year. But, geez, it was so long ago. Memory failed.
The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but they may have.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Mobley looking it over. Got a piece of it. And for the Bobcats. Mobley against Smart. And Jones sends it back. And he makes
hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Bobcats foul. Number 3. First personal foul. First team foul.
second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Outside, Smart. A step-back shot here. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here is Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Being one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And Jones sends it back.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Stolen away. Here we go. All alone. And that one, good.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Mobley outside. Inside. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. 6 points for him.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
So, a lot to appreciate here, Doris, in the game of John Collins. He has been a highly productive pro.
He's been a consistent rebounder. We know he can make shots on the face-up game on the offensive end of the floor. You're right, there's been a consistent 16 points, 8 boards right in that vicinity since he's entered the league.
Now, here's Lawson. He's guarded close. Inside Smart. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Jones with the screen on Lawson. To the middle. It's picked off. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Here's Smart. Here's Kimball. And Jones sends it back. Lawson defending. Mobley outside. 3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Had a hand on it. Pass to Lawson. Right side, Smart. Rob. Lawson defending. And here is Mobley. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bobcats will return. Possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Bobcats have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter. 50% from the field. Lawson defending. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 11 points in the game.
Boy, no one is blocking that shot. Excellent use of the floater.
Pass for Smart. Mobley with the block.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
That gives them the lead. Mobley's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bobcats. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Bobcats?
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
The Bobcats making a switch here. Ayayi's checked in. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass. It's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the end.
Here's Johansson. Yes, that goes in. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Bobcats. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the 2nd half. Pass to Jackson. Mobley, left side. Off on the layup.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
To the inside. Lawson, and the layup falls. Lawson's got 6 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Pass to Ayayi. Here's the floater. Can't get the layup.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Takes a step back. That one misses. Good D by Mobley. Pass to Ajayi. 1:36 left to play in the third. Banked in off the glass. 12 points for him.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Back to Lawson. Smart against Mobley. And slam dunk by Smart.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Pass to Ajayi. Mobley outside. Lets it go from the wing. And no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here is Lawson. Now here's Smart. Over Mobley. Smart misses.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Steps back. From about 16. And there's another one for the Bobcats. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Here's Lawson. Bobcats with the rebound. Now here's Jackson. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bobcats lead by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And for the Bobcats, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bobcats will retain possession. Jones finds Jackson. Here's Ajayi. And so it looks like the Bobcats will retain possession here. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Bobcats lead by 1. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. The trade. And the rebound goes to the Bobcats. Jones has got his 5th rebound in this one. Jackson looking it over. Pass to Ajayi. To the right side. Outside Jackson. Here's Ajayi. Just 5 on the clock. With the fadeaway. Rebounded by Kimball.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. To the wing right side. Unloads off the left rim and out. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Bobcats. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Screen by Jones. And Jones with the stuff.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. To end the drought, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-handed.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Mobley, he's checked in for the Bobcats. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Tries from 16, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
Now here's Smart. He's guarded closely. There's the pick to tie it up. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. No coverage that time.
Number 2.
And now a 5-point Bobcat lead. Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Outside, Smart. Pass to Kimball. And here's Smart. Here's Kimball, defended by Jones. Releases. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 6th rebound on the night. Mobley right side. Pass to Jackson. Mobley outside. Here's Jones. Fires the 3. It's off target.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Outside, Smart. Jackson with the rebound.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
Here's Mobley. From deep, the 3 goes down.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Smart deciding where to go with it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mobley.
Number 5. Number 5.
Trailing here by 8. And they'll turn it over, unable to get the shot off. 35-second shot clock violation. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Bobcats. Jones outside. Here's Mobley. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Jones with the screen on Smart. Trying again. He gets it to go.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Bobcats.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Old team foul. Smart. Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the ball.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
That's what you call clutch free throws, and he shuts the door on this basketball game. Great job.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Cleared away by Jones. Here's Mobley. Jones sets the pick for Mobley. Oh, the dunk!
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so the Bobcats take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.